All right, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy, I guess, late night Monday, Sunday. All right, so let's hop into this thing. Let me take this banner off real quick. Okay. So what's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. Thank y'all for being up at this late night hour. What's up, Cash Cannon? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Oh, look at that elegant wine as the avatar. What's up, Detach Myself? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for detaching yourself and being for Tofu. What's up, Ron P? You know we always got to play Ron P's clip real quick. So Ron P went to church today and not the club.
Oh, hell no.
Oh Lord, oh Lord. That's Ron P, y'all. That's his other job. That's his other job. Instead of being the YouTube moderator of the year, which YouTube awarded him what was it, last month? He's also shaking his hips. He has a diverse job skill set, unlike I'm not gonna finish that statement because I'm gonna try to keep Ron out of some things. All right, so let's get into it real quick. I'm gonna drop the link for Lemon. Lemon is supposed to be coming up here, so hopefully he'll see this link and hit the link and tell us what he thinks. First of all, let's talk about the Dictels, okay? Not the Intels, the Dictels, and they are. I mean, that was utterly, literally disgusting. And Pizarro thinks that she's a troll and all this other stuff. Her man trolled her. Her man trolled her right in front of everybody's face, and she don't know it. Shoved down a huge, I don't know, shoved down some kind of dick or penis or sausage right down her mouth and all the other stuff. I was like, you got to be fucking joking me, right? And I'm sitting up here, how the hell did this happen? So she's in the bed and gets on his birthday at a hotel, and she's live. So he said, I'm tired of this live shit. So he just shoves a dick right in her mouth. I mean, come on now. She was gagging and everything. I'm sure y'all heard about it. I'm not lying. I'm not being facetious. I'm just reporting the facts. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You get a whole damn dick, excuse my French, shoved down your throat in the middle of a live. And your own man trolls you with his male member. Unbelievable. And you just took it too. And then he sit up there and started threatening the audience. Do you want some? I'm gonna give you some and all this other stuff. I was like, Lord, I was like, you don't I don't how can you save face? Oh. Mm, mm, mm. Keep Jay Dunn in your prayers, please. Please keep Jay Dunn in your prayers. She got the COVID. But you know, Jay Dunn, you need to really change that title because people up here thinking that you got cancer. So I mean, just put C 192135 because you up there crying about, and I'm not negating what you're going through, but somehow she thought she was had superpowers and was not gonna get the COVID and all the whatever. Good luck to you. Uh, so it's finally coming to light that I'm hearing that Tracy is getting exposed for using. I call her Miss Universe because she get around like she in the universe, but misunderstood. Um, for clicks and views. And I hope Miss Universe, or excuse me, misunderstood that you hear this. Tracy is going to use you. Tracy don't care nothing about you. Like Tracy got the J Dunn voice, meaning that you get so enamored by her voice and thinking that they really care about you because of the pitch of their voice. That they don't give a damn about you. Misunderstood. And what I'm hearing is that there's other people on the other side that are seeing that Tracy is highlighting some of the things that you do not want to be known or that are some of your demons and bringing them out in the forefront for you to reconfront them, which means for you to be re-triggered. And Tracy does not care about that. She's not a licensed psychologist. Shit, she got her own court case coming up. She's in the bed. Jail was her rehabilitation. Okay, she was in the bed looking like alfalfa. She is not the one how to tell you to keep yourself together. Stay away from Tracy because Tracy is toxic for you. And I'm not jealous. I don't give a damn. But I can see the ramifications, the repercussions of what she's doing because all you're doing is helping her pay her rent through the YouTube check by being on her platform. So proceed with caution. What's up, Random? How you doing? Hold on one second, y'all. I gotta check something real quick. Because we're gonna talk about some things real quick about Jay Wilson, the grind and Chaplain, with his lying, manipulative, instigating ass. Um, hold on. Okay, so there's a lot. Okay, so this is this. Okay, it was a live over there with Jay Wilson earlier today. Whatever. I understand what Jay Wilson. I'm very astute to what Jay Wilson is doing. Okay, please, if y'all listen to this, Jay Wilson is a liar. He plays with the Lord. He pray. Excuse me. He don't pray. Trust and believe. He plays with the Lord. Okay. But what I don't like what he's doing is he's trying to bring limit into the situation. He also leaves out certain details. Now, anybody, I don't understand this. What I'm saying about money in transit is not of high financial literacy at all. Everybody gets money in transit. When you depositing money from one account to the other account, that's money in transit. Jay Wilson, don't worry about my pockets. My pockets. You still have not given me back my $50. So you can't say nothing about my money. Okay. But what I don't like about you, Jay Wilson, is that you sit up there and you leave out certain fucking details. Excuse me, and this is gonna be a little bit of a cursing live. So if you don't like cursing in the midnight hour or you like listen to tranquil music, this ain't the live for you. Okay. But what I don't like is you lying. First of all, you not telling people that Mama D got paid the money back. First of all, and let me tell you something about Mama D. Okay, I hate even giving her any attention because she's a professional troll. We ourselves found out this lady's got three or four, five, six, seven, eight troll pages. One of them is a Maxwell. The other one we got a long list. We keep a track of it. The lady is deranged. Okay, on here trolling under different names. This is the thing with you, in case y'all didn't know how the hell me and Mama D fell out. Is I was nothing but nice to that lady. That lady would call me all times a day. After I would have a 2 hour live, I would have to spend another hour on the phone with her because she would call. She would call during the broadcast 2 or 3 times. Nobody interrupts my program like she did. Nobody repeatedly hits the link like she did 2, 3 times, and then she tried to troll me in my face, right? Talking about she was somebody that wanted to date Jay Dunn, and we played along. But what y'all did not know is that lady kept calling me throughout the day, calling me throughout the day, calling me throughout the day, and sometimes I would pick up, and sometimes I would, because I'm like, damn, like what? I mean, what gives you the notion to think that you can keep calling me as if I don't have a life, as if I don't have a job? But I picked up some time, so I'm like, okay, she's a strong supporter of the show. Now, let me say this. Members of Avatar Nation were never as imposing as this woman. Never, never have I ever had to deal with someone that was as imposing as her. But nonetheless, she would sit up here and call me, talk about how Tracy go get hemmed up, talking about people in Babe Nation, Absolute and his criminal record, and the Sean and his criminal enterprise, and I mean, well, not enterprise, but record, and how he going down, and how they go take down what's her name, Rita, and all this, and how Kid going to jail, all this stuff. And I'm just like, okay, all right, and all this. And then she sit up here asking me technical tips on how to create an account. She didn't know how to create no account before she met Sir King. She didn't know how to actually create an account and then be in the chat. All she would be is calling on telephone lines like she used to do with QB. Okay, so I'm just giving y'all the background. First of all, that lady would throw money at me, just throw money. Send me this. Oh, here's for your lunch. Now this is the thing. This is what I can't stand with these lying ass motherfuckers. Excuse my French. They lie and send up here that I asked lady for pedicures and manicures. Are you okay? Get the story right. I never asked that lady for no pedicure or no manicure. I would sit up here and tell y'all that, oh, I'm going to get a massage. I'm gonna tell you how I go down. I will go on live and say, y'all, I'm going to see the little Asian lady. I may have to go see the little Asian lady because my back hurt. Or I tell you that I went, right? So then she hears that I went or I plan to go, then she will send, Oh, here you go, baby. Here's $20. She never gave me anything but no manicure or no pedicure. So get the story straight first, because y'all sitting up there lying. Y'all jealous because nobody is sending you money for your pterodactyl feet. Not y'all, them ugly booger wolves over there, Bless Walkers and Jay Wilson. Okay, so stop lying about that whole situation. No, she never sent me. Now you say, oh, she sent me allowance. What? If somebody wants to send you coins, I mean, most of us would be obliged to take it. And plus, like I said, I spent numerous times and hours on the phone with that lady. Okay. Next up, let's talk about this other thing. What's the other thing I want to say about her? Oh, she's a liar. Like I said, she's a liar, straight up liar. Oh, this is the one thing. You don't play with my audience. So this is how we fell out. This is how we fell out. Excuse me. This is how we fell out. She wanted to play in my face as Awesome Ace. Everything was cool. Everything was copacetic. But what you do not do is you do not play with my people. You don't play with my audience. You don't play with my platform because you don't know how long and how much work and how much money it takes to build and sustain something like that, right? Okay. So she wanted to sit up here and be Mama D and then also Ace at the same time, hitting me up in the background and saying that, oh, why are you not paying attention to Awesome Ace? I'm like, I know you're Awesome Ace, Mama D. So why are you sitting up here playing as if like I don't know? No, I'm not. Awesome Ace is like a 21-year-old kid or 20-year-old kid on the West Coast that is my secretary's son. So you see what I'm saying? I gotta put up with this craziness. No, Awesome Ace is not a 20-year-old who's your secretary's son. So now you just sit up there and lie to me. Now you want to sit here and play as Awesome Ace and say hello to my people and then all this other shit, and I'm sitting up here side eyeing you the whole time. So I stopped what she was trying to do because we don't know. Awesome Ace and Mama D may begin fighting with each other. Then I'm sitting up here like a damn idiot when Awesome Ace starts going at Ron P or Nest or whoever else or Babs or Detach Myself or Girl by the Mystic, and then we're gonna have a serious issue because then they're gonna be like, "Well, Sir King, if you knew that Awesome Ace was Mama D, why did you let things go that far?" Right? So you stop it before it even gets that way because then you start looking stupid. Just like Brianna looked stupid knowing that Madison Blue was Kimmy, right? And everybody's like, what the fuck? You knew Madison Blue was Kimmy, but you let Madison Blue come at all us, at all them other people? I'm just keeping it 100, right? So that's what I got to say about that. You cut and Randall Craft in the game. I'm sorry, Randall. I didn't mean to leave you out. I know because I know you were a big, fan of that deranged woman. Now, she wanna sit over there and talk about, I look like Jerry's kid. First of all, you ain't never seen me. Okay? But you over there, we seen you. Okay, we seen you, and you over there looking like you got a melted Jerry curl and a melted face, looking like Freddy Krueger's mama. Yes, Mama D does look like Freddy Krueger's mama. That's how hideous and ugly she looked when she ain't all caked up and got a wig on and cover her hands. Why the hell you cover your hands for? You afraid to leave your fingerprints on your own damn house? Like that's just weird. Just weird. Just weird. And then she would come back to me when she appeared on the live and they curse everybody out. And then 24 hours later ask me to private the video. And I'm like, what? You talking all this bravado against Bless Watkins and everybody else, but then ask me to private the video? Anyway, um, in regards to what you said to Nessa, you were way out of pocket. You are. You be trolling around here, so everything that Nessa said was correct. Now, let's move on from that old dilapidated You need to go see CPS. What is that? Not CPS, Adult Protective Services. Because you definitely need some help. Okay, hold on one second, y'all. What? Child. Okay. All right. You said I did really like Awesome Ace, so that really threw me off that night. No, I had to stop that. I just don't like that because that has consequences that no one can ever anticipate. You just don't let people play like that with your and then on top of that, you're being dishonest. Right? Don't lie to me and say, "Oh, that's not me." Yeah, you're the only one using all caps. So awesome ace, and you use all caps, right? Cause some of her fingernails, she couldn't like I don't know, she got some kind of nails or something that she couldn't wouldn't allow her to whatever. She's tech illiterate, so I'm like, okay. Oh, definitely her loss, and I think that she's acting out because she misses what she had. This is the really the only place that she was celebrated in a consistent way, you know. And when I mean celebrated, I mean online, offline. You know what I mean? So why mess up a good thing? But some people are gluttonous for punishment, right? You know, because you only get entertained for 5 seconds anywhere else. But see, that's what happens when you try to. This is the thing. This is what happens when you try to entertain your elders, right? And don't think because you an elder that you can't get cursed out. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, she's an elder. I'm gonna hold off on what I gotta really say. Not with me, because I feel around here in the real world, a lot of people use their age, even though they've been on this earth longer than most people, use their age as an excuse to do stupid and say stupid stuff. No, if you're 80 years old and you saying some disrespectful ass shit, I think you know that somebody may come along and say some disrespectful ass shit. Now we're gonna stay reverent as long as you stay respectful. That's how I feel. We just gonna stay reverent as long as you stay respectful. But if you start popping off and saying that stuff that she said today, you out of your damn mind, lady. What's wrong with you? And then talk about you gonna find somebody. Don't play the fine game. Don't play the fine game. Okay? Don't sit up here and make threats to people and all this other stuff when you be doing the most out here as well. Okay, because like I tell you, don't be challenging people on these YouTube streets because they will actually take you up on your challenge. That's what I'm saying. You know, and we don't, and I'm personally concerned that maybe adult protective services might need to know of your misuse of technological tools because now you're using them to threaten people, and that's not cool. What's up, Lemon? How you doing? Now let's talk about this whole situation that happened over there, OJ Wilson. Okay, regarding Lemon. Now, Jay Wilson sitting up there, and I'm not gonna play none of his audio. I was thinking, but I'm not gonna do that. Now, Jay Wilson sat over there talking about. I didn't like that Lemon came over to Jay Wilson's live one day. Let me just be straightforward and honest with you. I think that was the lie that probably bought that he had that situation where probably bought a fire. First of all, I didn't even know Lemon was over there, and I did not care. And I actually did not go see the live, to be honest. Um, So he made this whole thing that I knew and I was jealous. No, I really not. Lemon can go where he wants to go. Then he started saying, "Oh, Lemon, his numbers went up when Lemon was there, and his numbers went down. I was there." No, not necessarily. I mean, I really don't care. I mean, even when you said that, it was kind of like trifling, because I'm like, okay, what are you even talking about? Your numbers went up. Like who's looking at that as a barometer? Maybe you are because you maybe need to pay your mortgage or whatever else you got going over there that you're scamming people on. But to be honest, you say I'm trying to control them. I don't care. Like you have a maybe a over exaggerated picture of where our care limit goes. Like you're sitting up here saying you would give advice to limit or how to start a channel or do a channel. Lemon doesn't want a channel. And if I tell it, if Lemon decides he wants to start a channel, he can go anywhere he wants. I mean, he can start it anytime he wants to. We've always had that discussion. Obviously, you don't watch, but you rather entertain someone who talks about molesting children and harming children on your platform than being astute as to not letting that person on your platform, right? I don't get that part. How you can sit up there and open your platform to someone who openly says that they will harm children. I don't get that. Um, but no, and then you sit up there and brag about, oh, what do you say? Oh, you get paid. Pretty much say that you got paid off of Lemon being there. Well, if you got paid off of Lemon being there, then stop being a cheapskate and pay him his due. Then, if he was a contributing factor to you making monetary gain from his appearance, then pay him for his appearance fee. Let's just be honest. See, Jay Wilson, you don't like me because I call out your bullshit straight up. And see, I could intellectually spar with you and not get intimidated. That's why you don't like me on your platform, because people start seeing shit that they really didn't see before. They start seeing angles. Oh, why is Jay Wilson not answering that? Why is Jay Wilson not allowing him to speak the truth? That's why you don't like me. Hold on, here's Lemon. What's up, Huggy Pacino Effect? How you doing? Oh, what's up? Oh, Lemon pop back out. All right, come back up, Lemon. All right, that's why you don't like me, because I called out the shit. And I hold your feet to the fire. Like, what is a chaplain doing on Grinder? What? You're sitting over there taking the shortcut to physical fitness. Got to sit up here and do some whatever surgical procedure, ice sculpting procedure, whatever, but you didn't do it naturally. So you're a cheater. And no offense to those who are sitting up here doing what they need to do to lose weight, but he's a cheater. All right, what's up, Lemon? How you doing?
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? I had to wake my game up. I was knocked out. You feel me? I had to,
No, I
rehydrate real
feel
quick.
you. I feel you, but I want this to be this like time sensitive, to be honest, because anything I didn't want to wait till the next day, midday, late afternoon to address something that was said today, because he's totally out of pocket. Let's just be honest. And let me say this one thing real quick, and then Lemon, we'll talk about what he said about you. Um, this whole thing about money in transit. I'm surprised at how many people don't understand or know what that term is. That is a common term, money in transit. When you're sending money from one institution to another, yes, it could be quick, or yes, it could be slow. If it's sit over the like right now, I got money in transit from one account to the next, but it's in transit because it's the weekend. Okay. I don't understand how people just don't understand that basic financial term. And Jay Wilson, instead of sitting over here talking about doo doo or nothing that makes sense, maybe you should educate your audience about what money in transit is. I just don't get. I'm just kind of baffled by that. Money in transit could be a second, or it could be a couple of days, depending on where the source on which the money is being transferred to. It's just kind of odd. We do need y'all. A lot of us around here need to improve on our financial literacy. But I'm surprised that Jay Wilson don't know that. And let me just say this one more thing, and then I'll let you go about the insurance thing. Once again, how many insurance policies are covering 100% of a rental? They don't. Yeah, they'll say, okay, we'll cover you, but when you return that car to that counter, you're going to have an amount that you have to pay. It's just weird. Like he sits up there. Oh, when I did this, I covered 100%. You're a damn lie. Anyway, go ahead, Lemmy. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Just hearing all this shit that's popping up between y'all, like, see, I saw your live earlier, and then like I literally went shopping real quick, came back home, and I like slept the whole day. So I didn't even know nothing popped off on his platform until I hit the platinum chat, and it was all like, yeah, so much popped off with Sir King. So I'm all like, how did you kind of get brought in here? Like a troll sort of brought you up? Oh, a troll did. Some nigga named Battle.
Battle shit. Yeah.
Yeah, started the whole thing, but he didn't even watch what you had to say. So I feel like for him to commentate on something he didn't even see for himself was like kind of like, come on now, at least watch the video so you at least have a reference point of what he actually said. You know what I'm saying?
But see, this is the thing with Jay Wilson. Pride is his downfall, virtually and offline. Right? Everything is pride. Everything's pride, 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 pride. So I don't watch. Well, that lets me know, one, you don't take no pride in your craft, which is on here. What you say, being a entertainer. You don't take no pride in your craft. That's why he was kind of upset when I said, "Oh, it's responsible journalism." Trust and believe. I don't want to sit up here and see your forehead, bobblehead ass anyway. But I do responsible journalism. I go to the source rather than let some trolls sit there tell me what happened. And he does that all the time. I don't watch. Yeah, you do watch, Jay Wilson, and it's okay to say you do. But see, unlike you, I'm a man. I'll admit I watch. Not that I want to, but I watch to get the story right. Unlike you, though, you not a man that goes up there. I don't watch, but you got a lot to say. A lot to say. Anyway,
But
yeah,
with the whole he don't watch thing, on the yesterday video, he sort of mentioned something you said in your live. So I'm all like, if you didn't watch it, like, how do you know what he said?
because
And at that time, I don't think no one in the chat told him.
because battle shit was over there, bone carrying.
Again,
Yeah, 2 days in a row. It's been 48
so you know
hours.
who that got to be. You know what I mean? You know any person that's
I think it's
obsessed.
Roger Davis, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah, something.
What similarities made you think that it's him?
My spidey senses went off. That's Roger Davis. Or it could not be Roger Davis, but the way in which they was just bone carrying sounded to me that it is somebody else highlighted the fact that it might have been Roger. But you never know. There's new trolls coming but they're there like here and then they're there, here and there, here and there. It just gave me just I'm like, that's kind of odd. It might be Roger Davis, but maybe not. Who
Yeah.
knows?
But here's the problem I be having, cause like when you guys are woo banging against each other, I always sometimes become the middle piece in this whole little beef, and I be like, I don't understand. Like you're arguing, like he's arguing with you, but then he'll throw me up, like, oh, let me just enjoy it. I've been to Jay Wilson's platform one time, one. Actually clicked his link and wrote in his chat all in one day. That's it. I didn't go multiple times. So he paints this picture like I was there multiple times, just having so much fun. I went over there once.
No, I just think it's a jealousy factor. To be honest, not just specific to him, but also to other people as well. That there's no other tandem on here that's consistent. What you can say, Five Baby and QB, but that's not as consistent as we are. And I think a lot of people are jealous about that. I mean, a lot of people have even said that. In his instance, he don't get along with other men, right? Let's just be honest. He's got a territorial, insecure spirit about him, and I just think he is jealous of the rapport that we have with one another, the loyalty that we have, and he probably wants something, a resemblance of that in his own life, real life. Anyway, because we could tell he definitely don't have that. But yeah, so anyway.
Yeah, it was crazy, watching all that pop off because I was all like, trying to see what was going on exactly. I thought you was gonna go up there, but you didn't. And then I
No,
saw when Mama D, go ahead.
no, I want to go up there, and I'm glad some other people didn't go up there because he's very manipulative. He's trying to bait people to hit a link so that he can financially profit. It, and to all that, I just say F you to that. I see what you're trying to do. I see that you're trying to bait other people to pay your bills. And I'm not going to sit up here and be someone to pay your bills like that, especially when you bait me like that to do it. And plus, I was busy at the same damn time. I was multitasking. So,
Oh, you over there multitasking and
yeah,
woo
I
banging in
was.
the chat.
Right. I sure was. And I was about to tell, see, the thing is, I want to tell Nesta, don't worry, I got you, but I couldn't because I was multitasking at that time. But yeah, Nesta triggered a big head, Freddy Krueger looking mama, Ugly D.
Oh
So
yeah, I saw that. I saw when she came up there and addressed Nessa and stuff like that. But she always kind of put out those empty threats like she got this team or they'll be on your ass and all this. No one's really afraid of that. We know you don't got no smoke. It's all good. But the thing that blew my high was like every time your name is sort of brought up, she just appears. You feel me? Like she's ready to talk negative. So I'm all like, you ain't really been mentioning Mama D lately. So I was kind of confused why she was there. And then,
oh,
you know what I'm
because
saying?
the three lines are CPAP. I told you this limit. CPAP, car insurance, and the line on my mama D. That's all he gonna say. I'm gonna tell you now. Listen, everybody. When it comes to Sir King, CPAP, car insurance, mama D. That's it. That's it. And then he said, "Show yourself. Show yourself." Nigga, look what you have had to endure by showing your big ass head. He's lost a job. He lost his reputation. He don't even stand up for his own damn daddy. Like, really. Somebody can sit here and call your daddy, and you don't and they tell you they call your daddy, and you don't even curse them out. You got more smoke for Lemon and I than you got for the man that cursed at you or called your own daddy. You a whole joke. Whole joke got busted on Grindr. He had to leave 3 weeks and go to marriage counseling. Anyway, marriage boot camp.
So I mean, like, where did all this start from? Like, it pretty much started from that person that trolled pretty much in the chat that kind of popped it off. Because I saw you live earlier, but I didn't think to go look at Jay Wilson's live till like way later on throughout the day, and I didn't hear nothing really until like I went to the platinum, and then that's where I sort of started figuring out like what the live was about. So I went over there and I watched. I just skimmed through into where he started mentioning you. I'm all
Well,
like, oh Lord,
let's just be honest. Nothing would have started if it wasn't for battle shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
They the one that galvanized the whole thing, and then I just started going at food. I mean, no, I started going at Jay Wilson because he wanted to start taking shots at me. So I said, okay, let's start taking shots. And you got food junkie sitting over there looking like he worked for NASA with his whole moon face with craters all in it, thinking he doing hot shit, but they ain't doing nothing. Okay. They gonna talk about some money and transit. I said he gonna sit up there talk about he a Morehouse man. You ain't no Morehouse man. Then somebody gonna sit up there. Oh, it don't matter if you don't graduate. It matters that you got into school. You had this shit. You go to college to get out, not to get in. Okay. So go sit up there. I got it. He ain't got no degree for Morehouse, and that was proven months ago. That's why he sit up there. I got a degree in economics. No, you got a degree in culinary arts. That's what you got a degree in.
Oh,
Like, let's come on now. Stay out of shit that don't reference you. And if you say, "Oh, I'm taking my money in transit," oh, you're transiting to the bank. Good. Keep driving, just like you ran over whatever you ran over, and they got your ass off of YouTube when Jay Dunn said she was gonna call the popo on your ass. Anyway, talk about black. Oh, this said, "Oh, I got a black toe." How the hell y'all know I got a black toe? Have I ever showed my foot? No. But you the one
no.
that was sitting over here showing Sean Bradley certain pictures, and we saw that you had a black toe in the picture, and that
Oh,
wasn't no nail polish. A big black toe. Okay,
they said it was the big toe too, huh?
it was the big toe.
I
That's
was
what
like, where the fuck Food Junkie come from? Because I
I
like we don't
know.
really mention him. I was like, Food Junkie, like I was confused. I'm all like,
When
oh,
cloud
okay,
chasing
where is
goes
this going?
wrong, when cloud chasing goes wrong, like leave people alone, especially when you're not involved in shit. Okay. Out here looking like they take that hat off. That's what you need to do. With your big
Oh,
ass egg head, looking like a beluga whale. That big ass brow bald head. Y'all see that man look like a mini me. Child, go find some follicles and leave it the hell alone. Anyway,
yeah. So
the nerve.
he was all like talking about like, oh, I just made a comment. It wasn't even to you or whatever. But when I
Okay,
seen it and he highlighted, I'm all like, that was sort of a
I,
dig, you know. So I
I
feel
ain't
like you was in your right to respond back. You know what I'm saying?
of course. Like he gonna say, I'm money in transit. Oh, that's how we talk now. Over there sitting in the bed with Baby Hulk. Okay, what else you doing with Baby Hulk?
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't start. Please don't start.
oh, he
'Cause
did have that little green
I
stuffed
got
animal,
I
huh?
got that picture too, sitting
Oh,
in the bed with Baby Hulk. Mm. Toys R Us ass. Anyway, or hmm.
yeah, he really wasn't talking about much. Like his shit was like, I was just listening. I'm all like, where did you come from? But you know, I knew Mama D would pop up, of course, because you know you were the topic of discussion. And then Ken dropped
Mm.
down. You feel me? On that fuck shit per usual. I'm all like, I knew he was gonna pop up. I just knew it. You know what I'm saying? Then he talking about, oh, um, I don't watch Sir King, so
Oh
mentioning his
Lord.
name and he don't get views. Let me tell you something. Why you only recently got some views and they starting to dwindle down as you see, right? Because you was talking about Pizarro. It was more people interested in seeing if you had info on her than you actually just being an interesting person. They want to watch what you have to say. Because I dead ass, if it wasn't about her, no one was going to go watch you. No one's going to go see you. You know what I'm saying? Like your shit is already fading away already. So he was
Already.
talking big shit, like he just pulling in the highest
Well,
numbers, and those are just average numbers.
look what all he had to do to get attention. Like this is crazy. But let me ask you this: what do you think about Pizarro having a pickle shoved down her throat live?
Someone shoved the pickle down her.
Yes, lemon. Someone should no. When I say pickle, someone shoved the peen down her throat live. You
Who
didn't
shoved
hear
the peen down her throat?
her boyfriend, her husband.
On o-
You hear it, you don't see it.
where is this fool? It's on. She got the live up.
No, somebody I don't know if she still got up, but I got it from a secondary source. And I guess they were at the Holiday Inn or whatever it was celebrating her husband's birthday. So I guess she was in the bed and he got tired of her being on live while they in the bed. So and he shoved it down her throat and you hear it. You hear it. I'm like, damn.
Pizarro, you're saying, okay, hold on, let's rewind. You're saying Pizarro is giving sloppy toppy while on YouTube?
I don't no, it's not sloppy toppy. It's like grab a peen like with your throat contest
Who
over there.
snatched that? Who you got the clip
I'll
or
send
where?
it to you. Hold on. Let me see if
Oh,
I can find it. Where
what
my
the
phone at?
fuck?
Oh, oh. Hold on, y'all.
What?
I'm like, damn, you throwing up? Oh Lord, hold on, y'all.
Is this real? This shit is
This
crazy.
is
I don't
it
believe
was
it. I
real.
don't
And then
believe it.
Ness big ass head was on the panel too. She
Oh,
was
Ness
trying to
was
get
up there?
she was trying to get some virtually too. And then he threatened everybody, say, "Oh, if y'all don't shut up, I'm gonna give it to you too." I'm like, damn.
Whoa.
Yes, hold on. Oh Lord.
So the dude said if they don't shut up, he gonna do what?
They gonna shove it down their throat too.
But you can't be on the same panel with other dudes. Like, make it make sense. Come
I
on
told
now.
you
Like,
that because she don't close her legs to marry men.
that's crazy. This shit is crazy.
It is
I don't
crazy.
believe I gotta see
Oh,
this.
you ready? Hold on. Let's get the avatar speaker for this. Where am I? Oh, and I got the
Oh,
avatar speaker charged up,
you
y'all.
gonna play it? Oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
All
play
right,
it.
hold on. Let me get a blunt. Hold on. I mean a bleezy.
I know you know who called it after this?
Who?
Brianna. She like, how you do that?
Brianna said she tired of washing feet.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Ooh, Lord.
Oh shit. I'm not ready. I'm ready.
Oh, hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure it's connected. Brr, brr. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Thank you, Avatar Bushbay, for the Avatar speaker.
So I can just be taken care of and not have to worry about anything anymore. God, just please let him be the one. That would be nice. Maybe I'm struggling and stuff. That would be nice.
Mm.
Girl, shut your ass up.
Ooh. Oh no, it's not charged. What you doing? Hold on, y'all.
No. What was
Hold on.
that?
Ain't your mama saying that it's low power? Hold on, we'll just clear it straight. Lord. Here we go, y'all. Excuse me.
Ooh, what's that? Girl, it's tequila. What's wrong with Jose? Jose, you good? Okay, I'm just checking on you, hombre. I need business. I'm in the line. Girl, what are y'all doing over there? I'm drinking this tequila. Well, why is he moaning and grunting? Because he does his wife, that's why. Oh my God. Turn your camera on, pizza. No.
Ness was like, let me see.
Why? Oh my God, y'all are moaning over there. This is becoming awkward. Like, what are y'all doing? This hood sex? Get out my business.
Oh.
Wait, what he said? What he said? He said he'll put that shit in your mouth too.
Oh, is she bragging about it? Oh.
Girl, shut your ass up.
Oh, no. He said put it. He said put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Hold on, I'll replay that part again.
Whoa, hold on, because the song kind of like fuck with
Yeah, I
the.
know. You can't
Damn.
hear it. He said put it in your mouth. Put it in your.
Whoever uploaded that clip, take the music away so we can hear it.
That would be nice. Oh, yeah, struggling and stuff. That would be nice. Girl, shut your ass up.
No, that's nasty. He said put it in your mouth. He said put it in your mouth, and then she go. Oh Lord. Whoever did that, y'all, you gotta. If you ever doing video editing, you gotta make sure like the music is a little bit lower than the actual audio. And I know what you were trying to do so you don't get that hit, but you need to do it that way because we could, like Lemon said, we could hardly hear it because of the audio. And the whole
Nah, I
point of
heard it on the second time.
yeah, but the whole point of the upload the video so people can hear it, just put the soundtrack a little bit lower. So yeah, so
Hell, wow,
to open up, put it.
wow.
That's crazy. That's
So
insane.
what was this
That's insane. So nasty. Just
out
taking
the way? You
getting
know what I'm
head.
saying? So
Oh, let me cut
yeah.
out. Let me you get cut out a little bit. Go. What were you saying?
Hello, can you hear
You
me?
cut out a little bit. What's up, Tamika
Hello.
LaShawn? How you doing? Lemon. Oh, I think Lemon having technical issues. What Tamika LaShawn still in the line? I just hope she don't get no monkeypox. Mm. Cause they said one of the ways to getting monkeypox is from linen. So if she's in a hotel, hopefully that linen is clean and sterile. So, but that's kind of. I think he's getting tired of her being online, and she called herself a troll. No, she getting trolled by her man. So I know, random. It is nasty, and I saw a video on Instagram today. I literally turned that crap off. I was like, "Oh hell no!" To the no no. It's just, ugh. Mhm. Anyway, hold on. Let me drop the link for Limit. Or anybody else that wants to come up, feel free to hit the link and tell us what you think about what's going on in these YouTube streets and things like that. What's up, JLC 87 Productions? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like I'm even washing my hands more because Lord have mercy. You said they got it on TikTok too. Yeah, I'm not really a big TikTok user due to that um Asian connection. Well, not Asian, but Chinese or China connection. So here's Lemon. What's up, Lemon?
All right, can you hear me?
Oh, look at the black. Oh, yes. Okay, to the person in the back, you were mentioned today too, but we'll let you come up and see what you got to say. How you doing, stranger?
Hey, you guys.
What's
Hey,
poppin', Terry P?
Hey. Okay, wait a minute. I was mentioned where?
you don't need to know that. You don't need to know because
Yeah, you don't
it's
need to
nothing but
know.
negativity. So I'm not gonna bring it to you since you don't know about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I came up to talk about Miss P. I dipped in
Oh,
today and I saw hey chat, hey everybody. Um okay, first and foremost, how are you guys doing?
I mean,
stupid.
besides dodging monkeypox, pretty good. You feel me?
Oh, not the monkeypox. I was about to say something. Let me keep my
Oh,
mouth shut, but let me stop.
mm,
Let me stop. Okay. So yeah, because when I dip in, I red ball. I use that damn red ball. I'm like, what's going on? Okay, goodbye. So a lot of times it's just nothing, that will hold my attention, right? So I dipped into Kimmy's today and redballed, and I'm like, who the hell is she talking about? A blow, a job? What the hell? And Kimmy, she oh man, she talks in riddles
yes, she
sometimes.
does.
She doesn't give you who the F she's talking about. I'm like, who the hell is she talking about? So I looked at the chat and I'm like, okay, it's P. So then I'm like, okay, what's the time? I had to go. I'm like, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? After like two tries, I was like, forget it. And then I said, well, no, let me go back. And I did it toward the front. I didn't know it was like the beginning of her video. I said, I said, girl, if you don't get some breathing control, you should not be choking and snorting
Oh,
when your man has you deep throating. I said, girl, no. And first, why are you handling your husband online?
Because
That ain't a good
it
look.
was his birthday. He got tired of her being
I don't give a
online.
if it's his birthday. You should not be online.
He said,
Handle
"I'll
your
show you."
husband. Married woman to married woman. Girl, that was not a good look. I was like, I felt like her, but I was like, That was not sexy. You don't make
It
nasty
wasn't.
snorting sounds while you're handling your man. That's not sexy, darling.
Well, what noises was she supposed to make?
That's not your business. That's not your business. You are supposed to be a nasty, slutty whore for your husband in the bedroom. I'm a total advocate on that, right? You guys know I don't try to front, but
I think
that's for your husband.
what
People don't need to know what you sound like.
what JTTW said she like to slap too. So
Hey,
Oh,
Trini. That's my girl.
wait,
Hey, Trini.
so Terry, you heard it without the music being played in the background. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard
It
the
was like this. I don't know how to
uh-oh.
snort like a pig, but just imagine it was a and then a snort from the nose and like 1, 2, 3, all in a matter of a second. Like that. We don't need to know that's what you sound like when you're taking care of your husband. If that's how you sound, that's fine. If he likes it, fine. We don't need to hear that.
Well, some people are saying that she was, did that noise because she was repulsed by maybe the smell of the area.
Well, if your man has funky balls or funky cum, we don't need to know that. The world does not need to know that.
Oh.
That shit is embedded in my head. I was like, ew.
Yeah,
But that was my own stupid fault because I was like, oh, let me go on and see what's going on. They're lying, right? But I need to see and hear things for myself. And I said, why did I do that? P, you better learn, learn how to breathe. When you take it down the throat, you breathe. You have to breathe. You have to take well, okay. No, you gotta pay.
Now I see why he was offering it to the audience, because he said she can't handle it. So he's like, fuck it. In the audience, if y'all don't shut up, you're all getting it. You know what I'm saying? He said, one of y'all gonna know how to do it.
Says that. And don't
Hers.
giggle off of that's some nasty, dirty dick shit. Like, Negro. That's disgusting.
She used to it, though.
What kind of gutter bucket shit is that? No, I don't need to know that's how you sound when you're handling your husband. Girl,
He tells them to mind their business, but then she giving sloppy online. Like, how could they?
They thought it was cute. That's not cute. And a man, a grown man, and I'm not talking grown like of age, but a real man would not want that shit on display. Right?
Birthday or not.
Birthday or not. Unless y'all are getting paid on OnlyFans. Now, if y'all want to do that on OnlyFans, hey, handle your business. But if people are just trying to tune in to get a kiki, we don't need to hear. It's not even supposed to sound like that. Learn how to breathe when you take it down the throat. You gotta breathe. There's a rhythm to it. That's not sexy. That's not cute. And that's not that was some gutter bucket shit. And I don't have a problem with P. P and I are cool. But girl, sister to sister, that was not a good look. No.
Hold on, Terry. Hold on, Terry.
Girl, shut your ass up.
You said put it in your mouth.
Did you hear the snort? And then there was a piggy snort.
Girl, just tequila. What's wrong with Jose? Jose, you good?
No. No.
And then
Hold on, rewind it one more time. I just got to make sure. Let me put both headphones in. Hold on.
What the hell is that?
sparkling and stuff. That would be nice.
Girl, shut your ass up.
Pretty much.
Did y'all hear the snort like a pig?
Pretty much.
Lemon, did I lie?
No, you did it perfectly. That's crazy.
What's wrong with
I'm drinking
Jose?
this tequila.
Hey, you good? Okay, I'm just checking on you, hombre.
Oh Lord, this was nasty.
Ugh.
I'm shocked, y'all. Dead ass.
Ugh. That. Ugh. That's just. Ugh.
Mm.
Ugh.
And he knew she was on live, so it's like, and then
That's what
she
I said.
even for her to
What
even
kind of
attempt to try
dude
to
is
go
that?
down on it, it's like, wow.
Ugh.
And then you sound like that. That's crazy, Pizarro. That's crazy.
That's
I'm shocked.
nuts. That's not sexy. No.
So what was her response? Did she take ownership or did
I
y'all
don't know.
hear?
I didn't see the response. I was like, I'm done. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear any explanation. I don't want to hear anything. I just heard. I saw Kimmy's. I read, but like seriously, I think I probably saw like 10 minutes of Kimmy because I was like, okay, well, let me go on this, and I was just done. I was like, I was disgusted. Like seriously
Wow.
disgusted. Ugh.
So she continued. So did she continue to live?
Well, it looked
Yeah,
like it was like a
yeah.
3-hour live.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
that
was in
whole
the
time you
beginning.
talking with dick breath? Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Ugh.
Mm,
Mhm.
mm,
Ugh.
mm, mm.
Okay, so that's all I hopped on to
I'm
say
shocked.
because I saw that you were live while I was awake, SK, and
Okay.
it was one of those days where I'm like, I'm in the mood for some mess. Let me see what's going on. So
Let me
when I
ask
heard
you this.
Lemons, oh, I'm sorry, huh?
What do you think about the Beyonce album?
Oh God, horrible. Hated it.
Okay.
Hated it. And I have not missed a Beyonce tour since the Mrs. Carter. Like I did not see her very first tour as a soloist. But once she started doing the Mrs. Carter, I've been to the Mrs. Carter, On the Run 1, On the Run 2, the Formation tour. Every time she's here in LA, I see her. But when she came out with You Won't Break My Soul, as the first release for the single, I said, what the fuck is she doing? What kind of single is that for it to be your first album in 6 years, like the first minus her and Jay, for it to be, I said, what the hell is that? And I said, no, she didn't try to sing over my Robin S, because I loves me some Show Me Love Robin S, right?
Mm.
So I said, B is not a house music type of singer, because with the house music you have to be like really soulful. Remember like the old disco, you would have the Gloria Gaynors or the Donna Summers, and then they would start their like the acapella with that really rich soulful voice, right? And then the kind of beat would come in, and then they would do the house or disco bar. B doesn't
Well,
have that.
well, Drake is doing the same thing, kind of, sort of, right? So,
Well, Drake is probably okay. All right. I
It
don't
was
know if they
that
have the
bad?
same producer. Her album is horrible. Like I was
Oh,
just clicking on different songs from the
yeah.
album just off of off of her
right.
YouTube page.
Mm.
Horrible.
You didn't
And to
find one
make
song you like? Like there wasn't like one?
nada,
The best is the
None.
nada,
intro. That first one, that first song. Okay, that's probably the best. You know.
Wow, it was that bad.
nada. It's horrible. But to make matters even worse is she, okay, I won't say she, But her producers took so many different house musicians' songs and didn't try to like blend in their own little sauce to it. It was pretty much okay, here's their track, add a few of your words, and we're just going to keep it around the same type of thing that they did without making it their own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was on TikTok and they had this one guy who did a video. And as they were playing her song, they would cut to, the originator's song. Same exact thing. I was like, mm-mm.
So it was like
That's why
copy and paste.
Khalees was all up in her ass. Because she said it's thievery.
But what song did she steal from Khalees? Like, why was she woo banging so hard? Like, what was taken from her? Like, I haven't heard probably that break my soul song, but I only hear it on the radio. But I haven't heard no other song from the album. But what song did she
Have
steal
you
from
wondered
Khalees?
why? Have you wondered why you haven't? It's Beyonce. Have you wondered why you haven't heard her album on the radio?
But they said that this is the first album of a 3-album set, so hopefully she started off slow and then finish strong. Mhm.
Oh, it's a 3-album set, so she gonna do this one, and then we got more shit coming. Like,
Yeah.
They said it's going to be like a house, and then it's going to go into either R&B first or hip hop, and then R&B or hip hop. So it's going to be like the first set house, and then the second set R&B, third set hip hop, or vice versa.
yeah, I'm not a huge Beyonce fan, but what was y'all expecting? So y'all don't like this because this is not just you, this is the public.
It's
They don't.
horrible.
So y'all don't like this. So this must be the worst one. So they're gonna release the worst first, and then maybe it gets better
Exactly.
as it goes forward.
That's why I
You
was
know.
confused. I was like, who was the mastermind behind this? Who was the mastermind behind this? Because
But I
whoever
can
was the
see it.
mastermind needs to go. You guys need to go.
I can see it logically. Like, what
I
happened if
don't.
she
It's not logic.
okay,
There's no logic
okay,
to a flop.
but Terry, listen. What happened if she started strong? Okay, let's say you got a 3-album set, whoever came up with that
Okay.
concept.
Okay.
You start off strong, and then your last release is this.
Well, if this was strong, I don't want to see the fucking R&B or the hip hop.
No, what I'm saying
If this is strong, then I
no.
don't want to see the next two.
No, what I'm saying is it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So maybe she knew
But
this
you
was
just said
uh-huh.
they the people behind the scenes,
Mhm.
they want, if they well, what did you say? You said this might
I
have
said
been, they wanted to start off strong. That's
right.
what you said.
No. I said if they wanted to, let's say, how bad would it be if she started off strong with the R&B and the rap, whatever, then she ended with this like
Oh, okay. My
yeah.
bad. I wasn't fully listening. Well, but the point that I'm making is she should not have had this a part of the project.
I agree.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So
It was a
y'all.
disaster.
So this album, like, it got the same, like, kind of like this whole album is like what kind of beat y'all said this was, or what kind of genre of music this
This
album
first
was?
set is house.
House music.
House.
But house is like, you have some good, like, there's some whores in this house. There's some whore, like, that's house, right? And then
Is
there's
it?
this woman named Lady Alma who has this really good song. It's called something Rain. That's really good. You have Robin S. You got To Show Me Love. You've got shoots. I can't, like, off the fly, I can't think, but you have a lot. House music usually has a really good beat that you can't help but to start moving, right? And it brings so many different people together, right? Like,
Okay.
if
Give
you
me
watch,
give me another song that's house music so I can be like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Because I'm kind of confused. So
well,
what's
SK,
another song?
can I play like just a little snippet of something? Like 3 seconds?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So y'all
Okay.
talk amongst yourself. Okay, so let me play my Robin S.
Please don't play that.
No. Now hold on. Let
Man,
me make sure this doesn't have any commercials because I don't have that premium. Oh yeah, there's commercials. Okay, hold on
those
one
damn
second.
commercials.
I know. Okay, the commercial is almost done. But this is like my go-to song. This since I was in high school. Okay, here we go. That's house music. You don't remember that
So
song?
yeah,
That's
but so that's
she
what she
took that
did.
beat. She took that beat. Break My Soul has that beat. They covered it a little bit. It wasn't the same exact. They covered that beat a little bit, but that's the beat.
I I think the only reason why I kind of like that break that soul song because of D Ramsey when she had her headbuds in and she was dancing at the park, but we couldn't hear the audio, so it seemed like she was she wasn't dancing to the song. It was that's what made me actually go listen to the song. So I'm like, what is she listening to? They're all talking about like, oh, this new Beyonce song. So then I go look and try to figure out what it is. But that's all. That's the only song I've heard. But you saying the whole album is trash overall?
Trash.
Like,
Doo
no, not
doo. Straight doo doo.
you agree too?
Trash.
You heard it too, Sarkane?
Yes, I would listen to the whole thing. And
Trash.
the only thing I like is the beginning. The first track, I love the first track. But other
What's
than
the
that,
first track?
I don't know.
I couldn't tell you what the first track is because I watched it. It was like whichever ones popped up on her, page, and then you have a lot of people on TikTok. You have a lot of the Beehive. Now, if
Yeah.
they weren't Beehive, they wouldn't like that mess, right? But because they're supportive, then they're like, oh, and they have to learn the lyrics. They have to be ready, right? So they were on, their little TikToks, posting snippets of the songs, and I was like, no,
So you're a
mm-mm.
Beyonce fan then?
I'm a Beyonce fan, but I'm not a Beehive. I'm not a stan. I loves me some B, but I'm not one of those that will just bow down. No.
Okay, so to judge you off like a Beyonce, whatever you are, to label you, what's kind of music you like that she does? Like, what's a song that you like?
Oh, Formation, of course. Now, if we're talking about anthems and bangers, then of course, Who Runs the World, Formation, um, 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 no, no, that one, of course. But I also love her ballads. See, I was talking to SK one time on Instagram. We were talking via the what do you call those, audio, or the audio clips or what have you, and he heard my Beyonce playing in the background, but it was the one that she did with Jay. Which one was that, SK? It was the Bonnie and Clyde Part 2.
Mhm.
So stuff like that. And then the one that she did on her first album, um, it was the one she was talking about, how she's a Virgo and in love with the Sagittarius. It was the song that she
Oh,
pretty
I know
much
what
did
you're
talking about her and Jay's, courtship and all that. See, I like, which would be like the B-side type of stuff. You don't know about albums, but they had side A and then you had to flip the album over to B. But B would be like the stuff that, not too many people would probably hear on the radio, but
Yeah.
they might have been even better than the songs that you hear on the radio. Mhm.
I like Me, Myself, and I. That's probably the one.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh, and Cater to You with Destiny's Child. See, I like those songs. I like from her a lot. So that's what I was expecting.
Mm.
So how
Yeah.
how far apart are these albums spaced? Are they like they gonna do like 3 to 6 months, or like how
Oh, I don't
long should
know.
y'all wait till the next one since they're putting like a 3-part series
She
or
need to release
release?
the
Well,
next one
they
Friday.
need to I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that. They need to release it pronto, like tomorrow, to make up for this bullshit.
See, dead ass, I'm just based on y'all critiques, just make me want to go see how bad it is because I'm shocked.
But
I at least thought y'all would name one song that would be like, at least you had one that I like.
limit,
You don't like none.
Mm-mm.
but limit. I
No.
could give her a pass if she had just came out with an album, let's say 6 months ago. She been gone for like a long time.
6 years.
6 years?
Her solo
Six
for the
years?
6 years since her last solo album. Because remember, she did stuff with Jay.
So all that
That's what they
lemonade shit
said.
happened 6 years ago?
Hold on,
Yeah, probably so.
let me
It was
pull it
before
up.
the pandemic. I know that.
Let me tell
Oh
you
damn.
exactly what it was. I remember they said
Time
6 years.
flies, shit. What the
Let me see. Beyonce last solo album.
And the reason why I was shocked because she has a reputation of having people in the studio for long periods of time,
Mm-hmm.
producing the best. And then I was like, "What is this?" I was like, I thought I was, to be honest, I thought I was listening to some of that stuff would sound Madonna-ish. It did, especially that one towards the end. I think it was like third to the last or second to the last. Like, is this Madonna? Mhm.
It's bad when your producer brings the I'm too sexy. Remember that song? I'm too
too
sexy for
sexy
my
for
shit.
my
Yeah.
hey.
Right. She even did that on this album.
Really?
I was like, what? What was his name? It was like Right Said Fred or something Fred. I was like, no.
Her
Mm-mm.
producers gotta have been off that misunderstood because it doesn't make sense. No
Oh
one
Lord.
seems to agree with the album. It's crazy. Y'all all on the same
But it's
page.
like
Y'all like it's trash.
you can't agree though. You know what I mean? Because then they got her stands like, "Oh, you cannot say anything bad about the album when we coming for you." No, that album.
Right.
uh,
Listen, when it first dropped, I was on Zoom, right? And I was talking with Babs, and it was a bunch of us. And then Babs said, I'll be right back. She wants to go listen to the Beyonce album. She came back. She's like, man, this album is one of the worst. And it was just like, and it's just y'all like mirroring what she was pretty much saying. And I heard that a couple days ago. So I'm all like, wow, y'all
Oh,
pretty much
tell
all
Bap
in
I said
agreement.
hey. I haven't talked to Bap in forever. Tell her I said hey next time you talk to her.
Oh, for sure. I'll tell her. Damn, it's that bad. Wow. Okay.
Horrible.
So when did that last album? So it's been 6 years. So y'all wanted something a little different. But
I tried looking for it. I just
knowing
I'm
that
not in the
she's
mood.
gonna give y'all 2 more albums, are y'all okay that this one kind of was bad?
yes, I
No,
think
I'm
so.
not okay with that
You're not
because
okay.
the thing is when you're on her level, you have to come correct. That's why Dr. Dre has not really. We've been waiting like 20 years for was it going to be called the Chronic 2, I think?
Hmm.
Right, I think he was going to call it the Chronic 2. But we've been waiting like 20 years, but I guess Dre was like, mm-mm, no. Because the Chronic, that oh god, that album is forever legendary, right? So, and even if you're not into hip hop, rap, whatever, you have to give credit where credit is due. But he's a perfectionist. And B is a proclaimed perfectionist, right? Mm-mm. I was
Hmm.
highly disappointed.
Did you
Highly
spend any
disappointed.
American money on this album, or did you listen to it for the free 99?
I wouldn't spend goddamn pesos from Mexico on that goddamn project. And those damn pesos go up to like millions. They'll be like, oh, it's 1 million peso. Like, how much is that in American money? That's how useless pesos are, right?
Yeah. But did she have any featured guests that made the album? Well, clearly, even with
No,
featured, it was nobody. It was just all
straight
Beyonce.
straight solo.
Solo. But if Pharrell and Chad, so basically the Neptunes were producers.
Oh Lord.
Because Chad is the
Oh
other
wow.
half of the Neptunes
Yeah.
is Pharrell and Chad. I think his last name is Hugo. I might be wrong, but they were producers. But it was definitely Pharrell. That's why Khalees she ripped into all three of their asses. And then she said, oh, and Chad Hugo, he's spineless. She said, I'm surprised he could hold his head up because he has no spine. I was like, ooh,
Oh,
okay.
so what song did they steal again? Did you tell me what song from Khalees that they stole? Like, do you know the
It
song
wasn't
or whatever?
milkshake. It wasn't milkshake. I can't remember
Okay.
the name of the song, but it was from, I think it was, she said like 1999.
Mm.
But she was, yeah.
I
Okay,
saw the
so
rant.
I'm
Go ahead.
done talking about that dry ass album.
Mm,
Oof.
I hear you.
Oh,
I hear you.
I
Yeah.
feel you, man. That's crazy. All right.
Hmm.
I'll give it a listen just based on y'all responses. That just made me intrigued enough to go listen because I didn't have no urge to listen to it. But hearing y'all
Lemon,
responses is enough.
lemon. Listen to it when you cleaning up. That's the best way I can tell you to do it. That's how you'll get. That's how you'll get through it. That's how you'll get through it. For
You
real,
might
for real.
not get your house clean because you need good music to get a good deep clean in your house. You need some good music. You better turn that music on when you're doing your laundry because you have no choice but to sit your ass down there and do it, right? Ugh,
Oh shit.
God, but you're gonna be red balling your ass off listening to those. Oof.
All right, I'm gonna take
Mhm.
your word. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll just see what's up.
And then lemon when it's over
Yes.
and when it's ending, it's just like that's it.
Oh, damn,
Mm.
that's the feeling y'all were left with? Like, is that
Yes.
it? Y'all wanted
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
No, we
Y'all
didn't
think
want more. No, we
oh
wanted better. We
Like we
didn't
just
want
did.
more. We didn't want more of that bull-ish. We wanted better.
Yeah, we just thought it would end with a banger.
was two more
Mm-mm.
songs would have helped it been a okay album.
No, because
No.
it's the quality. It was lackluster.
Yeah. I
That's
think it's
it.
13 songs on there, so I think she's got enough.
I didn't listen to all 13. Mm-mm.
But you have to though, to be fair. You gotta go through the whole album, even if it's like sticking tacks in the end,
Lord.
you know, because you gotta
Okay,
see if there's
That's
something, you
not
know
you
what I'm
that's
get through
saying?
you
no
get through those 13 and then come holler.
because it's repetitive. It just seemed repetitive. I mean, it just seemed very repetitive. So
It's lackluster. Extremely there's no bangers. It's nothing. It's lackluster. So yeah.
all right,
But I just
lemon.
came
They
up to
answered your
a message.
question. They said the
Milkshake?
song "Energy." Yeah, get along.
Energy?
She sampled milkshake. No, she didn't. Are you
Wait.
kidding
Wait
me?
a minute. There's two different answers. "Get Along with You" by Khalees and the song "Energy" by Bay. Then PD Pete says Milkshake was sampled on the song "Energy."
PDP, I didn't hear milkshake. No, because
Where was
Khalees would have had a freak because that was Khalees's uh uh formation, right? Like that was her biggest hit ever, milkshake. So if she would have sampled milkshake, Khalees would have really had a cow. I don't think she did milkshake. No, it wasn't milkshake.
but
Mm.
you didn't listen to the whole album, so you don't know. Oh,
No, but it's
oh.
the song Energy. The song
Oh,
Energy though.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it
Wow.
wasn't
Okay.
milkshake. See, look, I'm looking at the chat now. See, random, thank you, girl. Definitely not
Oh,
milkshake. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
okay. Wow.
Okay, well, enough about Miss Beyonce. I just hope, the next two projects are
I bet she back in the
what we're
studio right
used to.
now.
Huh?
I said I bet she ran back in that studio after she's hearing these reviews.
Ooh.
Mm.
I think she gonna only get better. Cause this is a lot of negative feedback. I'm kind of shocked. That's why I'm all like, are y'all
Doo
sure y'all
doo,
listen? Yeah,
straight doo
I
doo.
saw it from like social media perspectives, from Twitter perspective. Well, that's social media as well. But you know what I mean, from different places, and they all was with the same feedback like what y'all saying, like they were disappointed. So I'm like, wow, okay, I'll take your
Yeah.
word.
But before I get off, I'm gonna tell you a joke that I heard Chris Rock just said,
Oh
and it
shit.
was so funny. He said, "Oh, Beyonce is so fine." He said, she is so fine. He said, if Beyonce worked at Burger King, she could still pull Jay-Z. And I was like, oh, that's true. And he said, but if Jay-Z's ass worked at Burger King, he wouldn't be able to pull anybody. I was like, oh my God, that's true.
Yep.
Because have you seen Jay-Z used to be cute to me when he was younger and had his little fade and his little Caesar. But when he started growing that hair out like that artist, Jean Michael Basquiat, I was like, what the hell is he doing? His hair just looks dirty and stinky, and he just does not look good. And then he has his raggedy mustache. I said, what the hell is he doing? He's not looking good. And then she had a lyric in one of her songs that said something like, um, y'all in the chat have to help me out. It was something like, if it wasn't for it's not the face, it's the cash or something. So everybody was like, ooh, is she talking about Jay-Z? I said, hell yeah, she's talking about Jay-Z.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I said, okay, are we getting another little lemonade where she's, giving us some tea? I don't know,
But does
but
that really matter if she stays with the person? You know what I'm saying? Like even if they
Yes,
like,
because
oh,
it's a business move.
oh,
it, yeah, they're a biz. They're an enterprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Peace out. It was so
All right,
good talking
therapy.
to y'all. I'm about to lay down and go to bed. Ooh,
I'm glad
you,
Terry P came up here and gave Pizarro
ooh,
tips on what to do.
girl. In clothing, it's called breathing control. Girl,
Oh, do you blame
girl,
smoking?
huh?
Do you blame smoking?
I
You think
don't
she
know
should
because
take
I'm
some
not a
classes?
smoker. I don't smoke anything, so I can't talk from a smoker's lung kind of thing. But if that's how it is with y'all and your husband likes that and loves that sound, that's good. But that's not sexy. That should not be on air. Mm-mm.
Do you think she
That
should take
should
some
not be on.
classes? Do you think she should take classes?
Well, there are plenty of porn sites that can give people tips if that's what
Do
they.
you think she should consult ODS?
Child, goodbye.
Oh,
Peace out,
oh, I
you
didn't hit
guys.
it. Oh,
And have a good night, chat.
Bye,
Bye.
Terry.
peace. You shady for that one. I didn't even, remember the ODS stuff. I'm like, what the hell? Like, oh,
Oh, triple A, triple A, going out rescuing people. Anyway,
oh,
oh Lord, Lemon, you have access to your IG?
yes, I do.
Okay, let me see you some real quick. Hold
Oh Lord, is it bad? Is it good? Is it mixed?
on.
Oh, and did you hear that lie that Kiki, aka Kendra, tried to say that I was in a drive-through picking up prostitutes or whatever, right? Dead ass.
Mm,
I was at KFC. Then like you order something, they'd be like, you order the basics, and they'd be like, pull over to the side or whatever. So then I do that. Um, then finally my food come. Then I go to the liquor store. Now I got control over when I go on mute and off mute. So I'm in the store finna get some swisher, and I unmute my phone because the conversation was crazy. And it just so happened when I did, I was close enough to the person to where they said like money, and then I just let people run with that narrative. But I'm young. I don't got to pick up prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? He might
mm,
have to,
mm.
but I don't have to. So all this lying, and then Jay Wilson was all like, he picked up. When was this? Was this recent? I don't pick up nobody. You
I
feel
don't think
me?
nobody
So
believe that because it's a lying ass anyway.
yeah, talking about Lemon owed him $20. Really?
Mm.
That shit is crazy. But let me check my IG real quick, and I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
All right. All right, y'all. Time flies. We've been on live for about an hour and 30 minutes. So I hope you guys have been thoroughly entertained. It is late in the late night hour, so we will have to soon close out the show. But if you want to, feel free to throw to the live. Please subscribe and feel free to send a gesture to dollar sign.
Ugh.
Mm, dollar sign
Where did you get
circuit.
that from?
um, he was doing a live and talking about some kind of how can I phrase this the right way?
He looked like one of those things from Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, he don't know nothing ain't on Mount Rushmore.
as big as the head is. You know what
No,
I'm
he
saying?
look like
Like.
a motherfucking Buddha. That's what he looked like, a black Buddha with that
So I'm
competing.
assuming y'all still in bad mud together.
I
Y'all not
don't know.
cool.
Well, listen, he violated the truce, so therefore gloves off. Mhm. I mean,
He violated it.
I don't have no issue with nobody, but I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just saying, this is all jokes,
So
right?
my thing is this: with you woo banging with Jay Wilson, I know we finna close out. So like, what's gonna be the outcome? Because this dude,
It's gonna
he
stay
claiming on
going.
American time that he don't watch you.
He's a
You know what
liar,
I'm
bro.
saying?
I'm gonna tell you how he's a liar. Remember that time I was walking in the park, right? And I was doing my exercise, and we were doing Avatar Fitness. And
Yeah,
this dog came up to my leg. I thought the dog was gonna bite my leg. That live was nothing
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
20 minutes. He then goes live and said, "Ooh child, ooh child, the dog got diabetes." So you must have been watching. He was, oh, somebody told me. How somebody tell you that quick? Like, really? Come on now. Like, it's just he watches. He watches. Trust and believe.
My thing is, what's the big deal with admitting like, okay, they equate only watching something if the viewership is there, right? But then if you give commentary on something, shouldn't it be based on something you saw or heard for yourself so you're accurate with what you're speaking about? Like that's the
It
part that confused me because it's
should.
like if you didn't see it, it's like why are you giving commentary on it? That's the part that kind of
Well,
just
I mean, that's the way he goes. You can feed him any kind of information in the chat and he'll go off of it. He doesn't That's why I told you when I put in his chat responsible journalism, which he doesn't do. Even if you don't like someone, it's your responsibility to try to get the facts for yourself. Obviously, we can't go around to everybody's live, but you need to do your best to get the facts straight as much as you can to give it, the right commentary. That's why I get tired of him manipulating and not telling the truth about what actually happened in my situation. Like I said, the whole pedicure and manicure. I never, not once, got a pedicure or manicure. So that's a damn lie. Like
can we
get it right.
go ahead.
No, no, go ahead.
Okay. So people are saying that or because it's you, you know what I'm saying? They'll just run with the narrative, but they're saying like, oh, he was the one that was taking money from this older woman to get in his feet done and or whatever done weekly. That's a lie.
It's a lie.
So okay, so where did that? Who
It's a
said that?
it's a lie. I don't
She
know.
said it
I, I don't know where it came from. I don't even remember. I don't even think she said it. You know what I mean? I think it started
because it
with
was like,
Les
oh
Watkins' line because you talk about her pedicure, then it spins into something else like that, and then they just lie.
yeah, because it was all trying to make it seem like, oh, he was the one who was getting his nails and feet done weekly from this old. Listen, a person cannot make you send money that you don't want to send. You know
Exactly.
how it is with bills. You know how it is with giving out money or sending money. Can't a person sway you into giving out money that you don't want to give out? So it's very weird to see her now on the outside and making it seem like you are was just this horrible person to her like, mind you, up until that point, y'all pretty much had a good rapport. There was nothing negative. She didn't go through no trauma.
No,
She
she ain't.
wasn't put through no hell and back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they're painting this picture like she was this victim of something. Like, oh, this old woman, she don't know
Lemon.
what she's doing, but she's in the beef sector being messy as fuck. But y'all saying she don't know what she's doing?
Lemon. This lady called me at 9 o'clock, told me her receptionist was going to go to Walmart to send me money. And can she send me money Walmart to Walmart? I said no, because I don't want you sending me money Walmart to
Wait,
Walmart. I'm not lying, Lemon.
you're
People don't.
lying. No
I'm not,
way.
people don't know the lengths that that woman went through to send me stuff that I never even, well, not stuff, send me money that I never asked for. Call me at 9 o'clock to let me know her secretary was going to go to Walmart at 12 o'clock to send me money. And would I go to Walmart? And I
For
said,
what?
to send me money Walmart to Walmart.
I
Because
know,
that's
but for what?
nothing. Because she enjoyed the show. She said, baby, those terms of endearment, baby, son. That's what people forget. She was using son, I love you, and all that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, come on, y'all. Really? Then I said no. So then she created had a secretary create a PayPal account or something like that. So it's a lot of stuff that y'all. Then on top of that, she bought us a phone from her alleged housekeeper to what was it, to do StreamYard. You know, it's a lot. So so that's a lot of stuff that y'all don't understand, that someone
No,
went
no,
through
I'm listening.
great lengths to send me proceeds. And I feel if someone was going through those great lengths to do so, then it was disrespectful for me to deny. Like, people really get touched when you deny certain things, acts of kindness. People, that really breaks people's spirits when you do that, you know? And so I was like, no. And I thought she was a, a good lady, but obviously she's not. Diabolical. Mhm.
Nah, I'm with you on that because I was there when the whole fallout happened with mind you, I don't be at some of the lives that you might do, but Awesome Ace might be at some of those lives. To know that it stemmed from her pretty much trolling, pretending to be a college student, a male at that, allegedly. Um, that
That's her though. I
no, no,
mean,
no. The allegedly part was
yeah.
like, that it's a male because that they got offended when you made the comment. Uh, uh,
No, Awesome Ace, it wasn't. I mean, that
yeah,
persona was a male. Yeah.
but they got offended because you said they was an alien. They could be transgender. They can be this. They can be that. And then it was like, well, Awesome Ace was offended because you said something like
Hmm.
something that pissed her alter ego off. You feel me? Um, and that's what started all this. To know that that's the stem of the problems is pretty crazy
Yeah.
to me
Crazy.
because we were really cool with her. It's
Yeah.
not like Mama D was over here being milked for all her money. I don't listen. I got one cash app from the time I've ever known Mama D. And
Mm.
she's like, I'm gonna send Lemon a gift because he dragged William Carruthers. So if a person could want to give me money based on me dragging another elderly person, since elderly is the topic y'all want to run with, and make it seem like, oh, they just don't know what they're doing. She knew what she was doing because she gave me like what was it, like, was it $50, $40 for dragging William Carruthers on Duchess Kelly Love's live, something like that.
Yeah.
She gave me
Probably
something.
40.
40.
I
Yeah,
think
so
so.
she knows what she's doing. So I don't want to hear this bullshit like niggas is taking advantage of old people. Like, oh, this old they throw age in there when it's convenient,
Yeah.
not when it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like now she's a victim because she fell out with you and you were taking all her money and you depended on this old woman. She gave you one fucking payment that she can capitalize off of, was that time with the car situation.
And
But
she got
give
paid back though when the first
and
her
got the
first,
money back.
right. They don't mention that part. The first request, boom, she got it back. But then, like I tell people, on top of that, she was going to get more than that, right? But they don't mention those things at all.
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
but then let me just say this though: stop using terms of fucking endearment, not you, Leonard. Stop using terms of fucking endearment to people like "you, my son," "I love you." Don't do that. Don't do that. And I'm telling all subscribers, stop that shit. Stop it,
Yeah.
because what she's acting like is not even close to what she said she was. and I treated her nothing but kindness and respectfulness. And then deep down, while she's doing what she's doing, is because she knows that she was treated well by me and Avatar Nation, and what she did was stupid. But you don't get to play my platform because you don't know how hard it is to build, and you don't know how hard it is to maintain, and also to keep an audience of core supporters because they look at you stupid when they know that somebody is playing with them. And trust me, she wasn't giving those kind of coins. And let me just say this real quick.
Go,
Y'all
yeah,
trying to make
let
it
it
seem
out.
as if she's some kind of big money supporter. No, she's not. She's not. There's people who support her other ways or have supported other ways that was more supportive than her, but don't even say anything. Her giving is a form of like attention seeking. So just know that she ain't no big money, big Willie. Like that's not even that. And be careful of people who give you money because they may use that as a form of
Yep.
control. And y'all know I don't like to be controlled. So
But I'm like this with it, and I don't really care. If someone send me something and they act like they fuck with me, and then we fall out, and then you want to make it seem like, oh, but I gave you all. That's you. I didn't ask or beg for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird. I know you're gonna have to live with this whole Mama D situation because of the way it was presented on the YouTube street. So they're always going when they're beefing with you or whoop banging or whatever, they're gonna be like, and you was the one who got the money from this older woman and nah, that shit is bullshit. Because I remember when she would make those little comments, but I think my first red flag that I heard was when she was trying to do Walmart to Walmart. To me, she was trying to figure out where you live, Walmart to Walmart, at least give her direct access to where you're at least at because she could be like, so where am I actually sending this money to? And then boom,
mhm,
she can, ping pong your
yeah.
location and be like, well, he lives here based on our
Mhm.
Walmart to Walmart transaction.
Or
That was a setup already.
yeah, it was a setup. Or if I really need the money, I could have been like, "Oh, send it to this state," and then had the person in that state send it to me.
You should have hit me up because I'm already in Cali.
uh,
Like I would have did it like,
uh.
oh,
But that's crazy. You gotta be thinking like on your toes like that. You know what I mean? Like it's just insane.
you
So
have to though, because you know where you're at. Like I always like when I was telling Rico, like you are the creator and the controller over what we pretty much commentate on or what we see, right? So we can't go off stuff you don't show us. So if you don't show us nothing, we really don't have much to go off of. And that's pretty much how you've been moving. You don't show us nothing, so they don't really have much to go off of based on if you fall out with somebody, they'll allude to, yeah, he showed himself to me and he looked like a geriatrics whatever that's I don't know what that is, but
I don't know
she
what she do
brings it
about
up.
Jerry's kid. I don't.
She's
Mm.
older than us, so I don't. Maybe we need to look it up and see. Maybe we'll be able to at least see the reference point that she's trying to, bring up. But yeah, she keeps saying that like as if she seen you. I'm all like,
That
okay.
lady ain't never seen me, and she gonna keep lying that she did. Like trustably, like she. That lady is insane. Trustably, like never. How could she see me showing her to work no technological devices? Lying ass.
But she's everywhere now. And listen,
Cause
you
she's
got to be
bored.
careful. Right, right. But you got to be careful with these people who sort of prey on you and act like, oh, they're just, they're like a diehard supporter. Because even with me, like people act like they really fuck. You just got to be careful because these people have a motive when they pursue you. To me, yeah, it probably seemed harmless when we were rocking with Mama D, but when I look at the bigger picture now, I'm like, there was hella red flags that we just bypassed based on her being older. I think her age did play into
Yeah,
putting my spider senses down. Um, but now that I look back
yeah.
on, I'm like, oh, we could have been sort of curved Mama D because
But
she was on some fuck shit.
you also got to think about like the older people, are the ones you really got to watch out for because they've been here
Yes.
the longest, so they
Yep.
know all the tricks. You know.
She's a woman too, so this area is predominantly women, so they're
Mm,
going to cater to a woman, especially of a particular age. They'll really cater to you if you're an older woman. They'll be like, oh, he was taking advantage of this old woman.
mhm.
See, that sounds good coming out your mouth, but it's not facts, because if you rewind the tapes, we were nothing but pleasant, nothing but nice, nothing but gracious to this person. So it wasn't like she was, tied up to this bed and was just drained for her money. They make it seem like she was this
Yeah,
cash cow
right.
in your life.
No, she was not a cash cow at all. At all. Not at all. Like I say, like you don't know until people say something publicly, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, there's other people who supported in the past that did way more than she did. So why the fuck do you think you could celebrate your minuscule giving when others have given way more, but in a less public way? Like they should be celebrated more, but they don't. That just shows me your
Exactly.
intentions aren't pure, and you're getting your attention off of me. So I think that's
Yep.
you're definitely getting your return on your investment residually.
Oh, bing bong. Because if you take Sir King name out, Mama D's mouth, she don't got much to talk about. You
She
feel
ain't got
me?
shit to talk about.
Ain't
Who's
shit to
that?
talk about.
Who's that?
And, and,
Mama D? What?
and if you do Mama D, the proof is don't mention Sir King for give it 2 weeks. I know that's a long time for you. Don't mention him when you hit panels. Just talk
And,
solely based on your importance of commentary or add it on to something. Without Sir King being mentioned, let's see what you got.
and Jay Wilson slowly trying to get his hand in her pocketbook. So,
I saw that earlier.
mhm.
I saw that earlier. Like, now, Mama D, have I ever asked you for any money?
But I'm not
Nah,
trying
you ain't.
begging.
But
I'm
I ain't
not
dry
trying
back.
begging.
But yeah, I saw.
Your begging ass.
But Jay Wilson really don't bother me because me knowing a dude that's like, I'm only here for the money and we ain't friends and we're subcontractors and why y'all taking it per a lot of stuff he say it really don't bother me because I'd be like, okay, I know what I'm dealing with. I can see the plays right there. You feel me? They're right in front of your face. So when he do all these moves, especially with the Mama D situation, I was like, come on now, like if Mama D had all this ammo, or Sir King was such this big user of Mama D's, she should have more than one incident where she could say he asked me for something. If you only could pull out with one, mind y'all, we've been rocking with Mama D for years. So why don't she got more stories than just that one time?
Because that's it. That's honestly, I mean, that is it. That's it. That's all it was.
Like she was just like she gave you $1,000 or so. I could see if she gave you like a bando, you feel me, and
But
then
I
you
earned
went
that band
MIA.
though. I honestly, I feel like she owed me way more. Like just from technological,
Wait,
from
she owe you
time.
more.
Yes, from time. No, let me. Nobody calls me the way she did. No one I educated regarding technological service the way I did.
Yeah.
No one has been brought to prominence when they're really irrelevant the way I did for her. So I really do. If I was a marketing agency, an advertising agency, she would have owed me a couple of bands because she's living off of this. This is filling time. You see her, she's so attention seeking that she always, every time Mama D hit the link, what? You hear that feedback, right? Because she
Yep.
loves to hear and see herself on the TV. That's how attention seeking she is, that she has to
She
sit up
caught
there and want to hear herself in real time.
she caught
That's
herself up in Jay Wilson live as Maxwell because she was like, and I'm really enjoying you watching you from my TV. Mind you, we been knew you were Maxwell, but you confirmed it in Jay Wilson's chat when you made that comment, like, oh, I because she was bringing your name up. That Maxwell person was bringing your name up, but she confirmed that she was Maxwell when she was like, yeah, I'm enjoying watching you from my TV, but she wrote it from Maxwell page. I'm all like, this person, yeah,
oh,
she's older, but she's not that clever. I think she thinks she is, but she's not. Shit, I thought she was that battleship nigga because soon as battleship was under pressure, she popped the fuck up like a golden egg. You feel me? And was ready to
oh,
click the link and whoop bang. So to me, I know y'all thought it was Roger, but Roger, nah, I don't think so. I think it
probably
was her.
mm,
Dead ass because she emerged like right when battleship
got
got
blocked.
into that yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. She here come Mama D out of the wood where it's like, how did you know you were mentioned with your old ass at this time of day? Like you just knew to go to Jay Wilson's live and to be present. Nah, nigga, cause you're battle shit. Don't play
Mm.
on my fucking intelligence.
Oh, mm, interesting.
And it's
Yeah,
boring. And I know I'm giving you tickets, so you're gonna be able to sell out some concerts. So by that, I mean, you're going to be able to hit some platforms and give your boring ass critiques. You'll probably start with Bless Watkins and then make your rounds to whatever niggas live. But it's tiring because if Sir King was such this bad influence in your life, why the fuck was you sending him money?
Mm.
I don't send money to people who's negative in my life.
Mm.
But when you fall out with him, oh, he was just such this horrible guy, and he put me through. But why the fuck was you sending money? I don't
Unsolicited.
send money to people that is a burden in my life. Make it
Well,
make sense.
she said she said, "Oh well, it was. I guess she got what she wanted, but did not know.
Yeah.
That's when trolley go wrong on your ass."
Yeah, that shit is whack. I'm even mad that I even gave her this much, tickets so that she can go on different platforms. But it's all good. But I just challenge her intellect because I know what I'm talking about. I know that we were nothing but nice to her. I know when y'all fell out based on you misgendering her troll page, Awesome Ace, aka a college student. And soon as she fell out, soon as we exposed her as Awesome Ace, she went to Jay Wilson's platform. Now the video is gone now because Jay Wilson wiped this whole shit out when his job was fucked with. But she was like, and just to let you guys know, Awesome Ace told me to tell y'all that he's no longer on YouTube and he's going to go to college and just get off you. And all of a sudden, he's gone. Awesome Ace is gone. Get the fuck out of here. You started all this shit. I know they want to play on her age like she's this old woman, but nigga, old people be bored.
Yes, that's all it is. That's all it is.
They got free
Boy.
fucking time, so they're chilling, so they're trolling and being messy, and y'all make it seem like, but they're old, they're not doing all that. It's virtual. All she got to do is
Mm.
use her old ass fingers and type and change
Look
her
at Bless
profiles and
Walker.
be messy. You know what I'm saying? Look at it, Bless fucking Watkins. Boom, bing bong. Monday through Friday, she's messy. So like, let's not play on this age shit. Like age really matters. You know what I'm saying? This is a virtual shit.
Oh, sorry.
What are you listening to in the back?
No,
What
I
are
was
you?
the IG clip that came up. So you know how they got the clip of the music in it. So
Yeah, so I already know tomorrow. Listen, this is what I'm expecting. She'll have her ass somewhere in the crowd in a mixture, making sure she's heard. But I definitely got stuff I haven't used tonight because I knew it was late. I'm like, I'm not gonna use all my golden sluggers right now. It's late.
mm,
But I promise y'all tomorrow it'll be lit because I've been waiting on this moment. I'm all like, come on now, we're not gonna play this age game, men against women, or that you prey on older women and all this. That shit is trash.
it is trash. But you know that's what I'm saying. The whole narrative that they want to spin. But lying asses. But
I'm
other than
used
that,
to it, bro.
yeah, I'm used to it too. But you got to like, I just the reason why I respond to certain things is because there's new people coming in. And you don't ever want to assume that the lies are the truth. So that's why I address it, even though I don't want to. But it's just ridiculous. I wouldn't purposely lie on people like that. But anyway,
And I
anything you
wish you
want?
would have pulled up on Jay Wilson's live because shit, he had a
Sorry,
link.
no,
Yeah, you
because
didn't have to. You didn't have to
I
show
don't like
yourself. You
when
should have
I
just
don't like when
go ahead.
Negroes
Oh,
sit up there and say that they're up there. Like he was pretty much saying that he was making money off of you. So after you saying that you gonna making money off of my co-host, I'm damn sure not gonna let you make money off of me on that motherfucking live. And trust and believe the people I show you for your true color, Jay Wilson, because I see you the long way. That's why you don't like when I come up there because everybody be seeing the truth about your lying Circle K eating Krispy Kreme ass.
wait. Circle K. I ain't been to Circle K in a minute. There's very
Well,
limited Circle K's
he
now.
got everybody trying to drink this damn circle. Y'all be careful of them drinks that got all them
Oh,
kind
that
of confectionery sugar or whatever that junk is
is
in it.
that like flavor water shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good, bro. I just stick to my Fiji water. Um, but
And then he got the nerve to say, "Oh, it's hard for me to drink water." Dog, water is the essential source of life. You're gonna have to drink it sooner or later. You messing up your damn kidneys. Anyway, Sorry.
Yeah, and the cold part was because he was woo banging on his platform. He was all like, "And what's Lemon gonna do?" Because they said that you said you had to have this private talk with me to calm me down, so I didn't, drag Jay Wilson or whatever. Um, my thing was, I dead ass was like, okay, in my head, I thought y'all would get along. Yeah, y'all different, but I was like, okay, well, they don't get along. I fuck with Sir King. He says I'm a cool part or I'm level headed enough. I can broker peace between them two. I can have them like I wanted to try to have y'all on the same platform at least once and sort of,
Look,
be like the middleman to sort of like balance out because I feel like y'all just bump heads at times. Y'all not listening.
no, no,
No?
that's not the case, Lemon. He's a very insecure individual. And he doesn't like, you gotta understand, that's why he don't get along with Property Bonafide. That's why he don't get along with me. That's because he doesn't like people who can challenge him and point out ways. And then he's not really a person that's quick on their feet. That's why he resorts to over talking, the muting, the putting in the back, and things like that because he cannot intellectually spar with somebody. So if I throw a jab at him, he can't go back and throw a jab at me, and we'll go back and back, but he'll eventually lose. And he's fearful of that. He's fearful of looking like a fool on his own platform. That's why he doesn't really visit other platforms, right? Because then he loses control. He's not good in those situations where he cannot control the outcome of the atmosphere, and that's the way it is. So
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 you feel like unless you're on his platform, he pretty much don't step into like the danger zone of being
no,
somewhere else where he
no,
doesn't have
no,
control over like, oh, you're over talking me or I'm gonna throw you off or I'm done with
right.
you or I use you.
Hmm.
That okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he says I don't go over there. What's wrong? You gonna call it? You gonna call the cops? I mean, if we started shouting, because you call the cops in real life, cop caller. Anyway, but he can't take what somebody coming at him intellectually, or not even intellectually, directly, truthfully. Like Diva D said, all he gonna do is just sit up there and try to mute me and throw me in the back. And that's why he said, "Oh, you can't come up on this. What have I done to you? I ain't called you daddy. I ain't talked about Mark. I ain't the one that sit up there and pretend to be Craig H and all this other stuff. I just called you BS. You the one sitting there sending prayer across to people you didn't pray on them. Sure. Talking about me, Mama D. You need to worry about God. Scamming God.
I just feel like with the Mama D shit, like, look, she got her money back, right, Sir King? You paid her
Right.
back the money, right?
Exactly.
She got it
Instantly.
back.
Right.
Um, so I don't understand, even if it was used way back when it was used, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if a person, but how did she get the money back? Because we brought attention to it. Did she get the money back? Because I know when Five Babe didn't do her 5K thing, the it didn't matter how many months has passed. Y'all wanted to make sure that the people got their money back. If she got her money back, then shut the fuck up.
Right. Exactly.
She got her money back.
And
So
stop leaving out details.
technically, she was paid back,
Yeah.
however long it took. Clearly, she wasn't worried about the money. Because do you have any messages or any exchanges between Mama D that told you that she wanted her money back prior to y'all falling out?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No. And I cut that bitch off. So I cut everything off. I cut everything. You can't send me nothing. No IG, no message over Cash App because I cut that bitch off real quick. I don't deal with people like that because people like that are very motherfucker dangerous. So no,
Very dangerous. You feel me?
no.
And I rock with her on the strength of, I don't. How did she find you?
I don't know. She was over there with QB. She,
Facts,
she
but
you know how people just wander around. You
so she
know,
just like hit you up one day, like, cause I
she
don't know the
just
origin of the mom. I know she popped up right one day, and I didn't really know her, but I
I
just
think
went along with the program, and then that's how I sort of just started being cool with
I
her. I'm
think she
like, yo,
started
Sir
calling
King better
in.
her.
She started calling in.
Yep,
Mhm. She started calling in. So and that's how it happened. You know what I mean? But the thing that, like I said, the terms of endearment. Don't be sitting up there because we do have what a greater reverence for people who are older. So when they start saying, "I love you, you my son," then they call me her son. Who would want a mama like that? Child.
Wait, who would want a mama? Nah, dead ass. Cause with I don't even want to. I don't even want to speak on this shit no more because that give her more ammo for her to go live on different platforms and say more stuff. And this shit won't end. For me,
But
if you
but
got your money back, stop being a victim. You didn't go through nothing over here. We didn't put you through hell.
let me ask you this: what is the benefit of having what is the benefit of? I'm gonna put myself in a position of Beyonce, and not I'm saying I'm a Beyonce, but what is the point of having like fans if they're not there to support you when you have an adverse situation, right? That's just weird to
Yeah,
me. That's like, okay, you can entertain, you can support, and these people say they love you and all that, but when you have an adverse situation, you can't reach out to them. That's just
yeah,
weird to me. That's just it's so conditional. It's just unnecessarily conditional. It's just weird to me. It's like, what's the point of having a network? Do you think when those rich people run into situations where they run out of cash that they don't leverage or lean on their rich friends? Do you not know that Elon Musk got a $500,000 loan?
oh,
A loan from what's this guy? The guy, his friend Sergey, who co-founded Google. We talking about Elon Musk had to go ask his friend at Google for a $500,000 loan to keep his company, well, to keep his life afloat. And we talking about 250. No, let's just make it $250, not 250,000. That's what rich people do all the time. That's what's called having a network. And do you think Sergey over there charged his friend interest? Hell no. That's why he went to Sergey rather than a bank. Anyway,
yeah.
we're gonna
My
pass.
thing was with all that was even to know that she put you in a position to where she wanted pretty much. I won't say she wanted, but she put
No,
herself out there like
she
she's
wanted
like a life.
lemon. She wanted lemon. Oh, I'm
Like
sorry.
a lifeline. You know what I'm saying? Like a lifeline. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if you ever need anything, and then the moment you do use that lifeline, she would use it against you. So that's why I don't fuck with these people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, I know you're different because you're a content creator, so you have to move different. It's personal bonds with these people. I met Mama D through you.
Mhm.
I didn't. I got a I wouldn't say a better vetting process, but to me, like people who come at with me with all that love, I gotta quit. I side eye that shit. I'm more like, oh, you up to something. Especially the moment she would have asked me for a Walmart to Walmart, I would have just stopped fucking with her.
But you gotta understand though, she's not well rounded with the technological apps that we are.
Yeah,
So for her, Walmart to Walmart may be all she knew or know.
yeah,
Then she went to PayPal. I think she consulted with her whatever secretary. Then dealt with Cash App, right?
yeah.
So it was just it's you gotta it's like one of those things you had to be there to understand it. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I get it because deadass, we fuck with Mama D. So she was the last person I thought you would fall out with just based on how cool she was when she come on the platform, how supportive she was of the platform, and just her general presence. When we got to interact with her, it was never negative. It was never dark. It was never hostile. We didn't make her feel a certain type of way. It was very fair. She got to come up and express her viewpoints on what she saw on the YouTube streets and whoop bang on who she wanted to talk about. So she didn't go through this dark era with us. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
for people to think that we were are taking advantage of this older woman, that's not the case. That ain't the
Well,
case.
mm, no, it's not.
But it sounds good when you don't fuck with somebody because when you don't like a person, anything the next person say is truth.
Mhm.
Like Jay Wilson was laughing at Kiki saying that I was at a drive-through prostitution ring and I owed somebody $20.
Mhm.
I'm like, Jay Wilson,
Mhm.
you're believing this and saying it's a recent, and see, you don't know if it's real or if it's not. And I didn't get into none of your business and scandals of the stuff that you was going through recently. You
Mm.
know, when you were live and that situation happened, and you want, you know, invisible on us. We didn't see you for a while. I, you just believe anything without fact checking. I don't. I'm young. I'm attractive. I don't pay people for sex. I've never paid people for sex. So for you to believe a dummy like Ken Nola News that I would pay a prostitute or I owe them money without fact checking and laughing. So yeah, I'm gonna play on your time too, cause you goofy. You're a goofy ass
Goofy.
older dude because um I at least do my homework whether I like you or not. I try to at least hear what you have to say. So he didn't fact check nothing. He just laughing, and he only
Mhm.
cares about numbers and commercials, and he doesn't care about all that other stuff. And I'm not taking it personal. I just feel like it's negligent because in one breath you're bigging me up, but then the next breath when you hear him say something, you're like believing it. It's like, come on now, like I see the plays. That's why I
Well,
stopped going over there.
he's a user and abuser, and
Yeah.
he just uses what the chat says to augment his broadcast, whether it be true or not. So in that sense, his MO, and that's what he needs to do to get coins. Like it's just weird to me. Like all you lost, you still come back to the source that caused you all that you lost. That's not what a smart man does. Let me say that one more time. With all you've lost, you still come back to the source that caused you to lose all that you lost. Like it just doesn't
Facts.
that just doesn't make any sense for someone who brags about having 5 degrees. That's why it's just weird. Like you got an issue. Like really, you lost your boyfriend. You got exposed. Maybe you the one that really has an addiction to virtual applications. Lost
Yeah.
your job. Probably lost your reputational standing too. You know, or professional standing in the community over some internet. The checks ain't that good, homeboy. Trust and believe. But you're cheap and you think any source of $1 is worth entertaining. Really, really is it? Because he's like, when I just sit here, he's like, show yourself. And I'm like, homeboy, look at what you lost showing yourself. So it's just show yourself. No, you would never get that gratification. Like I tell you to this day, if you ever do see me, you will shut the fuck up because all that you say is completely false and not true. Like I said, I didn't have to take a 3 week disappearance spree to get my body in shape. I did shit the long way, the hard way, in the sustainable way. Okay.
Yeah, he tried to drag me talking about, well, if women look like anything like those camera slips that he had, then I ain't interested. But to the people in the platinum chat in the backgrounds on Zoom that get to see more behind the scenes
Oh
with
Lord,
me,
don't tell the people that.
pictures, videos.
Oh
You know
Lord.
what's good. You got that's the but listen, SK, that's the benefits of being in a platinum chat. That's the benefits of being on Zoom with me. I
Thank
cook
God
all
we
the
ain't let Mama
time.
D in the platinum chat.
Yeah,
Lord.
think, oh damn, my shit would have been out there, but y'all know what's good. To the people, that's who I care about. I don't care about them with these moments because anybody can look. I could pause something to make Jay Wilson look crazy as fuck, and that's not what he really looks like, right? A camera slip is like that. But to the people who I've shown y'all multiple pictures, I've shown y'all videos. Y'all know what's good. That's who I care about because y'all get to see this stuff that they don't get to see. They don't get to see this exclusive footage. But I don't got nothing to prove. I know I'm fire. I'm fire. I'm not even in my 30s yet. Body's fire, face is fire. And they keep saying that I got a crooked teeth. I'll bet any of you content creators that swear to God on the mark of Buddha, I got a crooked tooth in my mouth. I bet you send me the money. I'll turn my camera on and I'll prove you motherfucking bluff. I guarantee you. You want it? Because you're so confident when you talk out of your mouth, but I can prove it to you that I'm fire and I don't have one crooked tooth. And if I do, I owe you $1,000. So when
Woo
you talk
child.
out of your ass, make sure it hit. Cause my shit gonna hit.
Well, with that being said, limit is fire, and I got to make sure I don't get fired. So I got to go.
So that's out there for the peoples. So I'm gonna dip down, and I'll see you at the next one. I know this was a pretty late live. Shit, I wish it was earlier. Shit, I dozed off, and shit, I had to
Well, you
wake
brought
up.
that fire limit, and we got to hear Terri P and her assessment of gagging and all that other stuff. All right. But if you want to send the co-host suggestions since he kept y'all thoroughly entertained in the midnight hour, feel free to do so at $pay him one as well.
All right, no problem. I'm finna drop down, and I'll see you at the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds great, Lemon. Thank you
All
so
right,
much, and I'll get your
peace.
Z's. All right, peace. Oh Lord, Diva D says Jay Wilson has a sex addiction on those apps searching for peen because he's an addicted pillow biting, sheet grabbing bottom. Ooh, Lord, damn, Diva D. That is quite descriptive. Ooh, child. Ooh, I'm definitely going to have to play the Woo Child clip for that, Diva D. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Ooh, child.
Mm. One more time for the one time.
Ooh, child.
Ooh. All right. Thank you, June G. I'm glad you were thoroughly entertained. Happy Monday, yes, to everybody. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Feel free to thumbs up the live. Please subscribe. And if you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $Sir King Crowd. It'll be tremendously appreciated. All right, with that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all have a great Monday start to your week. Be careful of the monkeypox out there. Make sure y'all stay sanitized because the way it's looking, that ain't nothing to get. Good child. All right, y'all. Have a good one. And be the change you want to see in the world. All right? Just don't change to be like Jay Wilson. Woo! With that being said, take care, y'all. Bye.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu. That boy is good.
I cried, you cried, we cried together.